Hello folks, this is John again, and today let's make a Metallica tone. Though disclaimer, I don't really listen to that band, so please forgive me if this doesn't come as close as you would like. In any case, let's start off with the amp again. And again, as always, the dual rectifier. Yes, even Metallica used the dual rectifiers from time to time, and with the little glimpses I took at some of their songs, the dual rectifier seems to come closest. Then let's switch to the modern mode again, let's switch to the 57 again, and we are already pretty much there. So just a bit of EQ. Nothing too wild. Let's boost the presence and the treble. Nah, treble not too much. We don't want it to get too harsh. Okay, let's take down the mids. Okay, and we are getting really close. Here, let's take into EQs. Behind the amp, I want to take out 800 Hertz. So that's giving us this really scooped and scratchy tone. And now before the amp, I want to take out some of the low end. So 100 Hertz goes minus 6 dB, 200, yeah, also a little bit, minus 4 dB. And let's compensate for the loss of volume by boosting the overall level about 4 dB. And here I rather use EQ instead of a boosting pedal or distortion pedal or overdrive, because I want to keep the character as raw as possible. And a pedal before the amp can change the character just a little bit too much for what we want to accomplish here. Now let's listen to this. Yeah, let's put it in the mix. There, got it. You see how simple that tone actually is. It really doesn't take much to get that kind of Metallica tone. But this was a little bit too easy. For the fun of it, why don't we play around with the cap a little bit? So let me show you that Brunetti 2x12. So that also sounds pretty ravaging. And now let's try out... Oh, there are so many caps in here that are really good. The Dutch. Or the angle. Let's put this mic a little bit off. Yeah. Or also the heavy 51. Put it here. also the high power, though this sounds pretty scratchy. Let's put the mic a little bit off. And I can already tell you there will be a lot of low-end mess going on. So this one can give us a bit more of an old school vibe. Modern we already had, or Randall XL. You're going to love this one. Let's put all of this back up and this one down. This also gives me more of an old school, even more scooped and scratchier kind of 80s metal tone. But with the correct mic placement, you can get it to sound more rich and modern. Let's put it to the other side. Or let's try the Randall LB. This one also sounds pretty cool. And lastly, let me show you the vintage. Let's put the mic a little bit off again. Hang on. Again, a bit more of an old school vibe. Yeah, so you see, there's lots to find out here with TH3. So let's switch back to the modern, to where we were at the beginning. Alright, and as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.